Hey, Big Wigs, we're back live in studio. We're so happy to be here. Anna, my co-host, my gorgeous co-host.
Oh my God, thank you.
In studio, we're in New York together. And of course, I'm Andrea. And here we are, another episode
of the Big Wigs podcast. I don't know why I said the Big Wigs podcast. I'm so happy to be here with you both. Like, honestly, I've been in LA for a couple weeks and it's nice to be in person. It's just so refreshing.
It feels like forever.
It does.
It does.
It's only been a couple weeks.
I know.
But let me just say, the world has changed in a couple weeks, you know?
Yeah,
like
very much.
Tuesday feels like it was 6 months ago at this point.
I think
don't know.
I've aged, I don't know, years in the last week.
Yeah. I just want to say, I was on the plane on election night, thinking, when you book the flight, you think I should take a red eye so I can be there for stuff I need to do on Wednesday.
Yeah, of course.
I'll get sleep. I love to sleep on a plane. Let's just say when the election is happening and you're on a fucking plane, you're not going to sleep.
It's tough. Did you buy internet or did you have Verizon so you get the free flight?
I had TV. I was watching NBC. Are you kidding? I was watching NBC and I was like, okay, Anna, you should turn it off once they call Pennsylvania. And then, that happened and I was like, oh no. And, I'm getting texts from Jared, like, I can't watch anymore. And I was like, and my friend Liz, who I'm going to see in New York, I'm like, you're on New York time. She's up the same hours as me. She's like, I'm losing my mind. And I was just like, oh my God, I hope the plane makes it to New York. I don't know the pilot's politics, but I'm like,
I know.
Just get me there.
I might have a heart attack.
Yeah.
The thing falls out of the sky.
Well, we thought it was going to take a couple days.
Yeah, we were like Thursday, Friday, Saturday last time.
Didn't take long.
I got to count the mail-in vote. And then it was, I was watching it. I was in and out of sleep. And I was like, is this a fever dream? Like, I really didn't think it was happening.
I know. And I know that this show is a break from politics. We like to make this entertaining. I'm not trying to get back into it if you're on the recovery portion of the week, because self-care is important. I think I've taken care of I've spent all the money on my nails and my lashes. You really got to do it up when you're feeling low. We got our hairs done. We got the hairs done.
Yeah, we really did.
Dre's hair looks great.
Shut up. Thank you.
But I don't recommend being on a plane for the election. It was random.
Or you do. I would have kind of escaped. I would have just
I put on Bridget Jones right afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice until I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what? Even this movie, a movie I love, a classic, an oldie, Renee Zellweger's finest role.
Yeah. Which, by the way, she was not overweight in that movie.
Oh my God, not at all.
Disaster.
Watch it now. She's like a tiny little thing.
Truly. She was so healthy and plump, and I just couldn't stand how they were
I wouldn't even go to plump. I wouldn't even go as far as plump.
Like, she was juicy. I was
curvy.
Yeah. But nice curvy. Like, anyone would love that curvy.
Absolutely. Great boobs.
Great tits.
Wait, I'm watching it though, and before I try to fall asleep, my brain is like, wait a minute. This movie is about a bunch of people who fucking shit on a nice woman.
You're right.
She eats ice cream in her pajamas. She's a monster. And I was just like, ugh,
I just can't win.
You know what? America hates women. That's it. Yeah, we Hollywood, everyone, they hate women.
My feel good movie around this time is The Family Stone. Just so many good people in there.
Love The Family Stone. Classique.
Yeah. And I was just sipping on my little pumpkin spice chai tea, and I put it on, and that I love because it just shows that there's somebody. You can always appreciate people's downsides or whatever you consider a downside. I don't know, but they just all come to love SJP in the movie, and I love it. And not for nothing, Owen Wilson. What's his brother's name?
Luke
Wilson. I think takes the cake in the Wilson brothers.
Oh, he's so hot.
He's so hot, but why does Owen Wilson get all of the what? He's so great.
Luke has had a great career too.
He really has, but I just love
Luke
him.
Luke is Legally Blonde.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, you're right.
But also reprised his role. I don't know if you saw this. Did you guys see this? He was Luke. He was what's the character's name? Everett? Emmett.
No,
anyway, it's one of the two.
I think it is Emmett.
Emmett, not Everett?
Yeah. I said it first, so you're like, wait. But Savannah on today's show was Reese Witherspoon's character, Elle Woods.
Yes.
And he was part of her costume. He showed up. He showed up for the NBC show. He was just standing there. And even
that's amazing.
Al Roker was like, damn, way to like really just, we always ask celebrities to come to our Halloween show and they never come, but you really showed up.
He came through for the costume.
He was just standing there and it was so funny because I was
Did he say anything? Like, what was
not really. Like she was kind of like, and this is my boyfriend, Emmett, and he just standing there. I was like, he must have been, or they must have just been like, listen, we got a little budget.
Yeah.
Just show up for like 20 minutes, just put on a suit, show up for 20 minutes. We'll put you on camera. You don't even have to say anything. We don't need you.
I would do it.
It was so funny though. When Al said that, he was sort of like, yeah, I don't know why I'm here either.
Right. Kind of confused.
Anyway, sorry.
Well, no, he's just
Luke Wilson is
Luke Wilson in the Family Stone. He's just so good because he's smooth and he's calm and he's just the perfect counterpart to SJP.
He's so good in Old School too. Hello.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're right. Okay, never mind. His career has been incredible.
Yeah. Maybe you've just like more recently seen Owen Wilson movies, but
yeah, Marley and Me, the dog one, and then but he's amazing in Meet the Parents. I mean, that's the classic character.
Yeah.
And I just did this birchwood tree and like
and Hansel.
Yeah. Have you ever seen my Owen Wilson movie that got into Tribeca Film Festival?
Yeah.
Owen Wilson made me famous.
You're like, I know that you're shitting on Owen Wilson right now, but like,
no.
I have him to say, no, that was actually hilarious. And you're right. I don't give Owen Wilson enough credit.
That was the first thing Jared and I ever like made together when we were dating. Yeah. It was like a year in. And then I randomly was like, I'm going to submit this to the Tribeca Film Festival. Because they had I made it on Snapchat and there was a Snapchat like competition. And then it got in and I was like, oh my God.
I can't believe that this labor of love.
Just picture me and Jared with like putty I got on Amazon building our Owen Wilson noses like together. I was like, we're never going to sleep together ever again, are we? Is this it? True love. This is the end of the relationship. But hey, we're going to a film festival.
I would take it.
So funny. We have so much to catch up on, Dre.
Truly. Well, it's New York Comedy Fest. You had a show.
New York Comedy Fest. So fun. It's this next till the 16th, I think. It's like next week too and this week. I know Nick had a show. I did a show last night. It was so much fun. It's hard in a festival. I'd say unless you sell out everywhere. It's there's a lot of shows every night. Like, so, it wasn't like my biggest audience, but it was a really fun night. I like kind of like just let it happen. You know what I mean? I didn't get myself nervous. I've been like busy. It was like a shorter version of the one woman show I've done. It was fun, but I do feel like I'm ready for a new, I'm ready to like take a new act out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm ready for us. We're not going to announce it yet, but we have something
in the works.
Guys. Yeah. Mike doesn't even know.
We do?
Mike doesn't even know. It's not even in the works, actually.
Do we?
I've booked us for something, but we can't talk about it yet.
Oh, okay.
Can't
wait to find out about
it. Is it what I think it is?
Guys, just save it. Just all those big wig heads out there, fucking get ready. That's what I got to say.
Great. I'm happy. I'm excited.
I told you.
Okay.
Wait,
it is what I think.
So I did my show last night. I went to the Joan Rivers show on Thursday night.
So cool. Yes.
Very cool. Star-studded event. It'll be on NBC at some point or on Peacock. I don't know. They were like, NBC was filming it. It was a taping. So I don't know where it'll actually air or stream or whatever. Right. But yeah, it was so fun. Melissa killed, my friend Melissa Rivers. I love that I get to say that. But like, I really like, we text and I love her and I got to see her. And wait, I have to tell you. So she invited me to this like event beforehand. Mm-hmm. And my friend Ben Fisher came with, Ben Fisher. Ben Fisher came with me and he knew a bunch of these producers there because it was a fundraiser for God's Love We Deliver, which is an amazing charity. And they bring hot food and food to everyone, especially around the holidays. And like, they help a lot of like Joan was really active in like the gay rights and the AIDS, epidemic and everything. So she was really passionate about this charity. And so it was for them. All the proceeds go to them. Yeah. And at this like pre-event, there's a lot of like, I want to say elite New York, like wealthy people, Joan fans, there were a lot of people in sequin blazers, like, and like Ben.
Nothing hits like a sequin blazer.
Ben had his producers who he like works with on Broadway shows were there and all this stuff. Yeah. It was a random like crew. I was sort of like, it's funny. I'm here. Like, cause also the comedians were like on the other side who were on the show were like doing press. So like, people were like interviewing them and there was like, a red carpet, but it was kind of a weird like setup. I don't know. It was funny. And then the night, we're enjoying ourselves and, whatever. We're like, oh, this is fun. And all of a sudden, in walks Luann, Countess Luann.
And you can't miss her because she's damn near 8 feet tall.
She is
that
literally
voice echoes.
She had to have been 7 feet tall. Stunning.
Wow.
Like just
Benjamin
like
Button.
a statuesque. She looked fresh out of a spray tan. She was so dark. And she wore black leather, like sexy black leather, like I think it was a skirt and a top. It was like a strapless and a skirt, and she had on cool shoes. She was like, I was like, she is at another event. Like, she looked too cool. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because some of these, not to diss people, like, but there were people who were dressed amazing. Like, Melissa had on a sick suit, whatever. But like, she walks in and was just like, you can't miss her. And it was almost like the whole room, like, just like kind of like did a double take, you know, like turned around. They were like, who is that? Oh, it's the Countess. Here she is. And Ben knew I was going to lose my mind. Okay. And I'm not going to lie. I didn't do this. And I don't have regrets. Tell me how you feel.
Okay.
I had my Joan wig in my bag. Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case. But it was such an intimate, like smaller, like room it was literally like a party room, you know, and there were cameras and I know they're taping a special and I didn't really want to draw too much attention, you know.
Totally.
And so he goes, Anna, put on your fucking wig right now and let's go interview Luann.
Right.
She will think this is part of the night.
Right.
But so many people were like up and talking to her and everything. And I chickened out. You know, I usually am down, but I also was invited by Melissa, like personally, like on a text with like me and her 2 other friends. So I was like, I don't want to
be that person.
I don't want to embarrass her. She's literally the belle of the ball. Right. You know, this is her event that she's put together. So it was just kind of, it was a moment where I was like, no.
I know.
And so I said, no, you know what? If I do it, I have to meet her first and let her know who I am. She's seen my videos. I know because she's shared them or interacted with me. And thank God her social media manager was there because he was the shit. I loved him. And shout out to Roger. And he was like, I know your video. Because I went up. I went up to her. And I said, Luann, and I have to say one thing. She's so kind to everyone who went up to her. Like,
really?
Was so nice. Acted as if she knew you. Yeah. I was like, hi, Luann. I was like, I'm Anna Roisman. Like, I do impressions. I do you, I've done videos of you. I did one of like you and Bethany in the Hampton. She's like, oh my God. Yes. I don't know. She might have been pretending, but she was so sweet that I was like, she knows me.
She totally knows.
Oh my God. And then, out of the corner of my eye, Roger, her social media manager was like, I know you. I've seen the videos. In fact, I'm the one who reposts it for, her. I work for her. It was so funny. But she was like that with everyone who was like, hi, Luann. Like, I met you once at, so-and-so's. And she'll be like, oh, yes. And I was like, if she doesn't know, she is really good at faking it.
Yeah. I could totally see her being one of those people.
She also it was funny because she walked in. It was like, whoosh, the wind came in and then she beeline to that red carpet, step and repeat.
Moment. You need to know. How's anybody going to know you're there?
It was so funny.
Gotta document it.
It was great. I was really excited to meet her. So we leave the theater and I had just run into Taylor and Taylor. And then Luann comes out and Taylor Strecker immediately clocks her. I was like, oh my God. She's like, hi. And then she even introduced herself. I love her. She goes, Taylor Strecker, you just did my show? The Taste of Taylor.
Taylor Strecker, you just did? And she's like, I remember. Because of course,
she's like, of course, girl. Luann she's so warm. Yeah. I didn't know she was so warm. And it was so nice to see.
Yeah.
And she's like, Taylor, hugs her. They take a selfie and it was really cute. And God, and then I go, wait, I want a selfie. But the best is it's me and I guess her boyfriend or whoever, the guy she was with, and then Ben. And it looks like we're on a double date.
You're like, Ben, my boyfriend, Luann, her man.
And also in the photo, either my eyes are closed or she's closed, but I couldn't I was like, whatever. This was, it was quick, but it was very funny to see her. So I feel very connected to her right now. I feel
absolutely.
Yeah. I said, I want to make a video with you. And she was like, yes.
You know what? I feel like she's just down for whatever.
I think so.
I bet.
The last time that she was at the Empire State Building and she was doing a collab with the Empire State Building, it's just, she's so down.
Did you see her smoking video last week? Yeah. Did you? She goes, she's smoking a cigarette. She walks by a sign that says like no smoking here. And she's like, oh yeah. So good.
Oh my God. I missed them.
I praised Roger. I said, she's fucking crushing it right now. He goes,
crushing.
Yeah. He goes, she's on another level. I was like, she is.
And Roger is her social person?
Media. Yeah.
I love. So he's just like coming around. He's bopping around. They're staying booked
and
busy.
BTS. He was doing, when she's on the red carpet. Like I watched him work. I was like, yeah. I get it.
Absolutely. I don't know how she looks. She really doesn't age, but I love a woman because she parties. And you would think that you would see it, but she don't. You don't.
Yeah.
Skin still taut. She's tall, looking slim and slender.
She looked great. She really did.
That's beautiful.
Stunning.
Love a party girl.
Anyway, yeah. Wait.
So amazing event though.
Really fun. Yeah. Really great show. I can't wait to see how it edits together because I saw a lot of like the raw, behind.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And this is going to be a special,
and knock on wood, maybe they'll let me do something for it. Because there's been talk.
Okay, thank God.
Knock on wood. There's been talk. Because no one did Joan Rivers on the show.
And I think that Melissa you probably have talked to her and have like an honest conversation and been like, can we all agree that like we could have used a Joan on the show?
I didn't tell her that yet.
Well, I would have. I would have been like, it was not missing much, but one thing it was missing was, is this kind of a remembrance for Joan or it's all just acts it's talking about?
No, it was to honor Joan Rivers. It's been 10 years since her death. So this was the anniversary, the 10-year anniversary. So, it was a lot of people like paying tribute to her.
Yes.
I mean, they had a writing staff that did a lot of bits, I'll say. It was fun. It was fun.
Love that.
Yes.
And you also went to Chelsea Handler's show.
And then I went to Chelsea.
I mean, she had a stacked weekend.
Stacked, yes. I love you, Chelsea Handler. No, she's the best. She's so funny. Mm-hmm. Her show is so good. She's taping it soon in New Jersey. So if people are around, I don't know if it's sold out or not, but it's really funny. And she's always my hero. And I've told her this before, but she's just like done every step of the industry that like I've always wanted to do. You know, she's hosted a late night show. She's done her own like Netflix special. She's done this. She's done that. She did the ayahuasca thing. Remember like Chelsea Does, I think it was, or Chelsea Tries. That was so,
I don't remember that.
Chelsea Does. And she's an amazing writer. Like she writes amazing books. But this like hour that she's touring, that she's taping is like very story based, like about her life, like growing up and then about like the pandemic, this funny thing that happened to her. It's so good. So I'm excited for her to tape it. It was so fun.
Does she talk about her ex?
Which ex?
Michael?
Joe?
Yeah.
Joe Coy?
Yeah.
She did do a dig in the beginning about
Michael.
No. I don't know
For some reason, Michael Che just popped in my head. So I was like, Michael, of course.
No. She did
Mike.
She did one joke in the beginning about.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's funny.
She like praised the gays in the crowd and she was like, where are the gays? Like, you are welcome here. It's a tough week for everyone. So she was really like, this is a safe space for all of my gay fans.
Yes.
And it was really nice. And then she was like talking about, she did a whole bit about like monkeypox and anal and
love that.
And
love those two.
And then she was talking about anal and she like made some dig about how she was like, don't do anal with someone like 50 Cent.
Oh boy.
Because your mind is supposed to go there?
Wait, 50 Cent?
Yeah, that's what she dated.
She dated him.
Yes. My brain was just like
Michael Che.
It came out and I was like, something sounded different about what I said. No, and then she did a better joke where she was like, but maybe you won't feel it with the Joe Coy.
I love when they talk about the ex.
Tiny little, bloop. And it was like enough for everyone to like love it. It was funny. But we got to go backstage after and hang out and like
so fun.
See her and her people. It was so fun. It was, I feel very lucky. I feel like I had a very fulfilling week in New York City / Philadelphia. We didn't even get into the best part of the week.
Oh my God. That is so true. This was the main thing we did want to talk about.
I even said to Dre, I'm a changed woman. I'm a changed person.
Which is not what I would thought. So Anna had her high school reunion.
Have you ever been to a high school reunion? Or any reunion, like for that matter?
Well, I've gotten to a get-together with the high school, but no, we haven't done a reunion yet.
Like, are you friends with people from high school? Like,
Yeah. I totally would go. I was president of the school when I was in high school.
Dre.
You were?
Dre.
It was an all-girls school, and, I don't really think anybody else wanted to be president. I mean, I was running against like 3 people. My whole campaign was vote for Pedro, but I crossed out Pedro and wrote Lopez, and my whole thing was Napoleon Dynamite. And then I just went up and gave a speech, and I just did impressions the whole speech, and that's probably why I won.
Wow.
I didn't talk anything about what I was going to change about the school.
Like, wait, what kind of responsibility do I actually have to do for this? Hold on.
I just wanted it for the time on the microphone. Yep. I didn't know I had to like do shit.
Yeah, I didn't read the like small print.
I planned prom and I just made a bunch of like campaign videos. Loved it. I got to edit videos, make videos. That's really what I was saying.
You also love to like plan a party and entertain. So that's a really good. That's a good lane.
Exactly. Yeah.
Here's the thing. In high school, I'm on my way to Philly and I called my best friend and she goes, wait, Jared's not going with you? And I go, no, he's in LA with the dogs. And she goes, oh, Anna. She's like, you were kind of a loser in high school. Like, you played the saxophone.
I'm sorry, who said this?
My best friend. She goes, you played the saxophone. You did all the theater. Like, Jared's like hot. Like, you should bring him. Like, he'll make you look good.
That is so crazy that, I mean, you do have to think about that. You want to put your best foot forward, obviously, and show up.
I was like laughing. So I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because what do we know from reunions? The movies, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And it looks horrible.
Robbie and Michelle's high school
It does
reunion.
look horrible.
Which is like my favorite movie. It's like all I know is like, okay, wow, I should come up with some lies, right? I gotta look fucking like rich as hell, hot as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I own a business. Like I literally I took note from that movie. We all did, right? Everyone wants to go to their high school reunion and be like, I invented Post-its.
Yeah.
Oh, Ramon. Remember? I remember that one.
We need to have a wine night and watch that movie.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. When she's like, at least we didn't get fat. And she's like, we're not fat, you half-wit. We're pregnant. And she's like,
that's probably one of my favorite lines.
And then when Lisa Kudrow goes, oh, yeah? Well, I hope your babies look like monkeys.
Totally. It could never be okay today. It's not PC, but perfect for that.
But it was such a good comeback.
No, genuinely.
Anyway, you guys, I even Saturday morning, I'm in New York. I was like, I don't want to go. I call my mom. I'm like, I'm so tired. Like I've been going. I have a show tomorrow. I had an audition to tape. I was like, how am I going to get to drive to Philly right now just to go to a bar for a couple hours with some people I haven't seen in forever? We're not going to say the year right now because
I was going to ask you, what is this?
No,
reunion?
75.
We'll never find out.
75th year reunion.
2015.
Anyway, 75th reunion. No, we could go older. You know what I mean? Like, and I go. And here's the thing, my good friend from high school, who we haven't really kept in touch all that well, but, she was like one of my best friends. She's like, one of my best friends from high school. And she was planning it. So I got the personal text being like, Anna.
Yeah.
I'm coming from Texas. She has 3 kids and lives in Texas. She's like, come to the reunion.
What a difference in lifestyles.
I know.
3 kids living in Texas.
And so I was like, well, Steph's throwing it. Like, I guess I should. Yeah. If I'm on the East Coast, because I knew we were going to be in LA, I was like, if I'm here.
Oh my God, you Bethany'd her? I'm so busy, but if I can get there, sweetie.
At some place, at some time, maybe I will show up. Yeah, I totally Bethany'd her.
Yeah.
And so I go, you guys, you just want to go so you can see like who fell off the wagon, right?
Yeah.
Like
oh my God, yeah.
And hope it's not you.
Let's just
pray to God it ain't you.
I was uninformed. Everyone got hot.
Really?
No.
The guys got even hotter.
When I saw your photos,
I
go,
everyone got hot. Hold on. Everyone got hot.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
Guys got even hotter.
Wow.
Everyone fucking came solo. No spouses, and everyone was trying to fuck.
Really?
Wait, you're lying.
It was hilarious.
Wait, you actually think people fucked that night?
I don't think anyone fucked that night, but people were like,
they were
Very
trying.
flirty.
People
very
were flirting.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
People who've been married, who have 4 kids, they're married, whatever. And this one guy, my friend,
you know what?
My
so
one
juicy.
friend, he goes. He's like, everyone who there were some people who brought their like significant other, their spouse, their partner.
Lame-os.
He goes, anyone who brought like a fucking spouse to this just wants to prove that they fuck now because they didn't fuck in high school. I was like, whoa. I had no idea. So I came, I was like, oh, is your, like, I didn't know. A bunch of girls who are still close, like the cool girls.
Of
were,
course. It's always the cool girls that just,
I was like,
stayed besties.
Yeah, I was like adjacent to that group. Like some of them were my really close friends when we were younger, you know,
Right.
But then like in high school, I wasn't like in the clique, but like I've seen that some of them came to my show at Joe's Pub, which is very nice. So I've been in touch, but so they all went to dinner before. Like I didn't text anyone like, are you going? Aside from my friend who was hosting it.
Right.
So they all like went to dinner before. And so I was like, oh, is your like husband? He's like, no, it's a fucking girls' night. Like I'm having 6 dirty martinis. Am I turning into
Exactly.
Kristen? I did not know. I did not know the vibe.
Yeah.
No one warned me the vibes.
Right.
You know? All I knew is I wanted to feel tall. I wore a really tall shoe because I was like, I don't want to be short at this. I want to be tall. You know, like when you're not tall, like, you know, I need to be
get the height,
tall. Yeah. I felt I was at a good height. But it was so funny just being literally, I was like, wow, like one person after the other. I'm like, damn, you look amazing. They look amazing. All the girls were like, look at Brian. Brian looks sexy as hell.
I wanted to ask you, was there a guy that you were shocked at his glow up?
No, he was hot in high school.
Oh.
I said to my sister, I was like, everyone was like fucking fawning over Brian. She's like, Brian was always hot.
That's annoying though. Usually it's the hot guys that just go way downhill.
No, he's maintained.
They maintain.
But
it's
that's
not
hard
better,
to
you know?
find.
I mean, here's the thing now. You can pay to be hot. We can all pay to be hot. And everyone fucking does. You know? There was like, it was... People looked great.
You can tell. There's some fillers, some talks going on.
A little bit here and there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, so I'm going around and everyone, you know, you say hi to people. There were some people I like legit didn't remember, so I probably was scared to go up and be like, hi, you know.
Anna, we were in chemistry together.
For the most part, I was pretty good about like saying hi to everyone I recognized or whatever. There weren't that many people. I think there were like less than 60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my class was only like 200 people.
Right.
So, which is small for a public school.
Yeah, it is.
So, the best is, you know, everyone's like, oh my God, you look amazing. You look the same,
no,
you know?
Genuinely,
like,
you look the same.
Well, I go up to these two people. Hold that thought. I go up to these two people. The girl I remember from like elementary school all through high school.
Yeah.
And I guess she married this guy we went to high school with, like right out of high school, you know, and they have like probably like teenage kids. I don't know. We didn't get that far.
Amazing. Right.
We didn't get that far in the conversation. Just wait. But I go up and I go, oh my God, like, hi. Because I remembered her.
Yeah.
I was like, how are you? And they look at me like, we have no fucking clue who this girl is. Okay. And we're wearing name tags.
Oh my gosh.
They look at my name tag and they look at me still. And I was like, oh my God, how are you? It's so good to see you guys. Like, do you live around this area?
Yeah.
I'm going, you know, I'm at this point, I've had a drink. I'm like, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like I could talk to some of these people I didn't really have a relationship with. And I go, Anna Roisman. I say my name that I'm wearing on my shirt. And they go, oh my God, you look so different. And I was like, they go, wow, like even seeing the name, like I still like would never recognize you. Like got so mature. I was like, mature? My brain is like, what? Huh? I'm sorry, what? They're like, you just look so different. I go, really? Because 40 people just said I look exactly the same as high school.
Wait, I'm shocked.
Yeah, so was I. And then I was like, I got sober fast. And then
that really just put a piss in my cornflakes. Like, what?
Wait, it gets better. They go, what do you do? Clearly, I'm like, because some people were like, I listened to you on a podcast. I love your Love is Blind. I was like, oh my God, look at this. They've seen my work.
Yeah.
Then they go, oh my God, so what do you, I say, what do you guys do? And they say their jobs. I don't remember exactly what they were, but they were like jobs that I was like, I make a joke. I'm like, so you have like great benefits and that health insurance must be tight. And they were like looking at me and they're like, what do you do?
A very well established 401k.
They go, what do you do? I said, I'm a comedian. They go, what? No way. I was like, yeah. They were like, I could have never seen that for you. And my other friend,
you were never funny.
I don't think they know you.
A girl, my friend saves me and Jamie like pops her head in and was like, what do you mean? Anna like only did theater. Where did you expect her to go in life?
Exactly.
And they go, oh yeah, I guess. Didn't you sing at like the basketball game? I go, yeah, I sang the national anthem at all the games. Are you kidding? Like, hello, I was a Broadway trained actress.
Yeah.
So they look at me and I was like, yeah, I'm a comedian. They go like, do you like do shows? I said, yeah, I do a lot online. I do live shows, whatever. I'm like, not trying to like defend myself. I'm just saying, yeah, I do stuff. This is what I do. And he goes, oh, man, That is so brave. And I said, thank you. Yeah, it's hard. It's not easy. Don't worry. I do have health insurance. Yeah. I was like, I'm not like putting myself down. He goes, that's so brave. Like, I get it. I was like, oh yeah, thanks. He goes, no, like I listened to Joe Rogan and he's talked a lot about how hard it is to be a comedian and the struggles he's gone through.
Okay.
On his quest to $500 million.
And I'm sitting there and I go,
well, he's
this
probably
was so fun. looks like I need.
I love that they had that was the only frame of reference. He goes, comedians, podcasting. I listen to Joe Rogan because you also know that I get it. You're like, no. So it's a little bit different. But you know what? All men, they don't know how to relate. They just go straight to Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan is their god. You know?
It was, I'd say a specific type of man. Yes.
Yeah.
And,
I was going to say not all of us.
Not all men.
He's not God for all of us.
No, he's going for, you know, I'd say all men who elected the former, I don't even know what to call him. Anyway, it was a very, you know, eye-opening moment. I'm like having the blast. And then this moment really took me to another place.
Was this a couple, a woman and a man?
Yeah, they were married. Yeah. It was funny. I was like, goodbye. I didn't see them again that night.
Okay, peace out. Love yous. I'm going to go over to my other friends that think I look exactly the same, that I have not aged.
Yeah, they keep just telling me how hot I look. I'm like, I'll be back. I got to go over there. Something else happened that I don't even know if I should say on the podcast, but it's so funny to me. But
anybody hit on you?
I mean, like, yes, the same like people who hit on me all through high school. You know what I mean?
That's great. Nobody hit on me.
Oh my God. Really?
No, that's why I'm at.
But you were in an all-girls school.
Yeah, but we were partnered up with like the all-boys school. They would go to the dances and everybody had their thing, the mixers. Keep room for the Holy Spirit, even though no one did. And then you would grind on each other.
People were trying.
Do it. Yeah. But no, I just didn't understand boys. So I would love to go back
like
nowadays.
Prude, though. I was like scared of, like, I didn't have boyfriends in high school. I hooked up with people, but like, you know, and I said something like, I was prude in high school. And my friend Matt was like, yeah, but we still wanted to fuck you. And I was like, whoa, okay.
Thanks for that. Needed that.
I needed
Out
it.
loud,
you know?
they said that.
Wait, my friend, I have a friend who we've been friends since second grade. He's crazy.
Zero filter.
Crazy, zero filter. We're standing at the bar and I order an Aperol Spritz and he's there. And he's like, I need like 4 dirty martini. He was buying all the like hot single girls a bunch of drinks. Mind you, he has a fiance.
Oh.
And we're standing at the bar and he goes, and I go, can I have an Aperol Spritz? To this cute young girl who lives in like a suburb of Philadelphia. She had to have been 18, you know, and she's working this private party for a reunion, you know?
Right.
And so she's probably getting a kick out of all this shit. And I order my drink and he goes, put it on my tab. And I was like, Matt, you don't have to buy me a drink. And he was like, of course I do. Meanwhile, he has like a huge company. He's very wealthy. I was like, that's nice of you. Thank you. He's like, no, of course. He's like, and he's my old friend. So she put, and I go, and I make a joke in front of this girl because it's like we're having this exchange. She's there, and I go, "Oh, it's so nice when your ex buys you a drink." And she's like, "Oh my God, are you guys like exes?" And I was like, "He was my second grade boyfriend. Like we went on dates. He'd buy me Beanie Babies. Like he always, you know, tried even in second grade." And
what a really cute relationship.
He goes, am I your ex? Like he liked that I said that. And I was like, I mean, yeah, like my second grade ex. And he goes, how about that night at prom when you sat on my face? In front of everybody? No, in front of this bartender who I'm like,
you're like, yeah.
You know, there are some things I blacked out. We ditched our dates and we hooked up that night. Like,
wait.
I went to prom with my friend.
I thought he was joking.
I mean, I don't remember specifics. That's what he said.
I don't remember specifically
very horny man
sitting on his face. Do you remember that?
No, but we hooked up that night. It was because I like left my prom date. He left his prom date. We like met up in our hotel room and like hooked up. And then my prom date found out and he cried. And I was like, why are you crying? And we're friends. And he was like, I thought tonight was the night we were going to like hook up. And I was like, oh, I thought we were just going as friends. So like I hooked up with him.
Oh my.
It was kind of rude, but also I wasn't interested in the guy I went with.
Right.
So in that way. Anyway, I wasn't even interested in my other friend. It was just like we were stupid. So he said that in front of this bartender. And I was like, how much shit is she getting tonight? Like, are you a comedian? Am I going to be talked about?
You probably love working these things. Just these sloppy, like 30-somethings that are just like,
so
20 years ago.
Trying to get back. Just reminiscing on the golden years. Just, Anyway, it was phenomenal.
It was so fun. And then I drove people home. I drove my friends home back to the city, like, because her parents have a place in the city and they were staying there. And so it was like good to debrief, you know?
Oh, yeah. Love the debrief must have been tea. That would be my favorite part of the night.
You know, like all the friends though that got married and had kids really young out of high school. Like I feel like all of them are, I don't know if
approaching divorce,
regret it, but they were like, oh, we were like babies when we made those decisions. And they were like, are you married? And I was like, no. And they were like, do you have kids? I was like, absolutely not. I go, look at my 2 puppies. And they were like, do you want kids? And I was like, no. I love that for you.
Yeah,
how old are your 4 children?
Yeah. You have a whole brood.
Yeah. But it was so funny, like, you know, hearing it in people's voices, like, yeah, you know, I just got married really young and like whatever. And I think, sure, they love their lives, but it was a night out for a lot of people. It was.
No, and it's so interesting. You're like, I wasn't even going to come to this, but like I came and here we are.
It was fun.
Because you have so many other things in your life.
Yeah, it was nice. But anyway.
It sounded like a lot of fun. And
I can't wait for my like new 15-minute set on my high school reunion. Thank you for letting me work that out today.
Please do, because I'm telling you, I love when people just come horned up, ready to go, have a night. Ready. Yeah, no, I haven't. I don't. There is, I think if I had a high school reunion, a lot of people ended up marrying and way down the road. Like they didn't even date in high school. Like if you told me that they would be married one day.
Oh, weird.
I would be shocked. I had one of my close friends. We're not as close anymore, but there was this guy that they hated each other. Like he would talk shit about her. She would talk shit about him. And then I had a party at my house and they ended up like meeting up that night. And it was all just like, just pent up sexual frustration. Anyways, they just got married.
Wow.
And, you know, I would love to just see all these people. And I just was such a late bloomer.
That's so funny, though.
Like, anyway, I just got my hair done. So I'd love for all of my old.
Yeah, you need to go to a reunion, girl. You got your hair done.
Reunion right now, you know? Please. I finally have grown into myself and I'm confident. Like I just was so not confident in high school because I was always the funny, chubby Spanish girl, you know? And they put me on all the brochures because it was a predominantly white school. So they wanted it to look, you know, so it was like the one Asian girl, my friend Dominique, me, and then, you know, one of the black girls and then one ginger.
Oh my God.
Just the 4 of us on the brochure, you know?
Yeah.
Wrong. So I can't wait for the high school reunion. I feel like I'll be the first one there.
And I'm going to post this because I forgot to tell you this. They printed out, I don't have my yearbook. I don't know where that is. My parents left our house 100 years ago. And so they had yearbook print, like they like photocopied like pages of the yearbook and had it on tables and stuff.
I would cry.
Someone comes up to me. I didn't look at any of them. I was just like, oh, that's so cute. I didn't look at any of them. Someone comes up to me. My friend, my really good old friend's wife, he was the only one who brought his wife. And I'm friends with his wife. He was my neighbor growing up. And he's like the only person.
The only loser that brought his wife.
The only loser that brought his wife.
Ball and chain.
But I'm friends with them. And she comes up to me. She goes, Anna, she goes, did you put a professional headshot in for your senior photo? In the yearbook? I look at it and I go, yeah, it looks like I did. Everyone else has like this like weird off the shoulder like look, this gray backdrop.
Oh, you're saying it like it's a bad thing. Like no, the normal photos from school photos.
I said, hey, I don't actually need to show up to senior photo day. I fucking got professional photos for my acting career like last year or like this year, so I'm all set. I submitted a headshot.
Clip this. I'm talking to our social team. Clip this.
I submitted a headshot.
Our social team.
They're sitting at that table on my social clip this clip. I'm dying over here.
It's a page of everyone with this like bad gray backdrop and like this like terrible photo. And then I am like, boom, stunner, you know, like the perfect side of my face. My lighting is sick. I'm like blown out. I look, it's so, you have to see it.
Send your headshots for your senior photos.
I knew what I was doing and
phenomenal.
Even more fitting. Okay. You can put a quote. Did you ever have a quote?
Oh, yes.
Next to your senior photo?
Yeah. What's yours?
You didn't see me post this? This is Mike saw this. It was so, people were like, Anna fucking Royceman. The quote is a lyric from the hit musical Wicked.
I cannot. Oh,
and
how
it
fitting
says, too. What is it? Shit. What is the quote? Now I can't do that. Hold on. We have to cut this. If we're going to clip it, we got to cut it well. Wait, it was
that famous quote, "The wizard will see you now."
It's a song. No. Could you imagine? The wizard will see you now. No, it was, who can say if I've been changed for the better?
Yep.
But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And then I cited it. Wicked. I didn't even write like Wicked the musical.
I just want to say that when you were writing that, not only were you loving it, you go, everyone is going to audibly sing this when they read the quote.
Yeah.
It's a real glimpse inside Anna's psyche.
It so is. and this effing headshot, you guys, this effing smizing headshot.
Yeah. When I saw that on Instagram, I laughed immediately.
I mean, at this point in my life, I was married to my hair iron, you know?
Out.
No, Jeff, definitely. And that side part, that sultry side part. Meanwhile, everybody's got that black little cape off the shoulder. The girls with the pearl necklaces. Anna's like, no, F that.
I was like, bitch, I have photos done. Like, I might as well use it right now if I'm not like in Hollywood yet.
You know what, though? I do love a note to mom and dad. You've given me everything. I cherish your support and strength. I love you.
Wow, I was so nice.
So nice, right?
And then I was like, but for everyone else, you're getting the Wicked quote.
Yes.
I need to post it now because like
so
Wicked's
good.
like coming out, you know, and it's just so funny that I've been a #1 fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Day one.
I'm actually really mad for you that you weren't invited to the premiere.
Thank you. I know.
Because I think I think it was well deserved, and you know, people got invited to the Yellowstone premiere.
I'm gonna tag Wicked the movie when I post this, okay? Just so they know, like they're missing out on the OGs. You know,
the OGs, like since high school.
Saw the OG cast in high school. I shouldn't say that. Now you're gonna know what year it was for my reunion. Anyway, no, wow, my lighting was way better than everyone else's.
Oh my god! And you didn't even go through like a skinny eyebrow phase. My senior photos ravaged by my pencil eyebrows.
Well, apparently I have gotten much more mature, and I'm unrecognizable even with a name tag.
Can't even recognize you. Oh my god!
Just stand there.
I mean. So, listen, I have to show you my new hair. I got it done by Marissa Stissy, who does Dolores Catania's hair. And she hit me up and she was
I'm scared Dre is going to be a housewife. One of these, she's going to be like, hey, guys, I'm on.
Yeah, I know, but I can't.
No.
Because
you're a comic.
Yeah, no, I think about it.
You could do the hair, though. It's
different. Fine. Yeah, of course. But no, she hit me up and then I said, I'm available tomorrow. And she goes, perfect. Come to Long Island.
Oh, Long Island.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I look it up on my phone. It was like, oh, it's an hour drive. No problem. Too bad. I go at 3:30. I had to be there at 3:30. Left at 2:30. I didn't get there till 5 o'clock. And I go, girl, I'm so sorry. You don't even have to do my hair. Like, I'm so late. I didn't know that Long Island traffic.
Yeah. Traffic in New York, worse than anywhere.
The Long Island, I was...
The LIE is bad.
Yeah, flabbergasted.
I've sat there for hours in my childhood.
What's up with it?
The worst.
Is it just because there's only 3 lanes for either way? Like, why are we not building another highway?
There's like only one way out to Long Island.
Yeah. And basically. I know the Long Islanders complain. They go, if we ever in like the end of the world, I'm going to jump in like a jet ski and drive across to Connecticut. Because like there's literally no way out.
Yeah. It's so bad. I was in the car the other day after I flew in from LA. I was in the car longer than I was on the plane.
That's insane.
I could have gone to Europe from Los Angeles.
There's been times that we were going out to like friends of my parents' houses when I was a kid, and we would get out to there's an Exxon on the LIE that's like, I don't know, 20 minutes past the edge of Queens.
Right.
That I always remember my mom just like, there's at least twice that my mom was just like, we have to go home. We're not going to make it out there. Just so turn around, Alan, turn around in this Exxon and let's get out of here. And it's just the one gas station in the middle of the LIE.
Yeah. It's the only thing. I was looking around and I go, people must get stranded out here. They must run out of gas because my trip was an hour extra. It was ridiculous. So I finally get there. I was like, we don't even have to do my hair. She's like, no, girl, you drove out here. We're doing your hair. So we were there till 9 p.m.
Oh,
but she was amazing. Marissa, if you guys, she does Dolores' hair. Anyways, I chopped it, colored it. We got 2 rows of extensions. I've never had extensions before. I mean, I feel like
I said to Jay, I'm like, what? You have the longest, best hair.
But thank you. But it adds volume. Yeah. And also my hair was so dead. So, I've just been like whipping it around. I've expected Nick to just be obsessed with me. And he was like, yeah, it looks nice. But I'm like, are you not? Like, I look like a porn star. Like, you don't, hello? Like, slap my ass. Like, I come up the stairs every day and I'm like, hello.
Well, you should have come to my reunion. I bet a couple guys could have slapped that ass.
Somebody would have slapped that ass.
You just slap this ass. I just don't understand why you're not giving me so much attention because I'm a Victoria's Secret angel right now with this fucking bombshell hair.
Yeah.
Mike, do men just like not really, like, yeah, they like all the extra stuff when you do special stuff and, you know, you get your hair done, nails done. But like, it's like, they're like, yeah, I see you every day. You look the same. I
like
go,
boyfriends, you mean?
Yeah,
I think she means the species of men in general.
Yeah, men. Just like
it's just no,
we just expect you to have this like humongous revelation that we just got everything done, but like meanwhile you don't even recognize it because you're just like looking at our face.
I think once you're at a certain point with a significant other, it's very easy to take a lot of things for granted because the thrill of the hunt is over.
Right.
So I think that when you, as a person that has been single for a long period of time, there are women that kind of like come and go in my life.
Right.
And I notice when they get their hair done.
Right. Because you're still on that hunt.
If I had gone out with somebody and then 3 months later, like I was like, well, why didn't that work out? And then they're posting something about their hair. I'm in the DMs. Oh my, your hair looks great. How you been?
It's a good.
Want to get a drink?
Pull back in.
But with your girlfriend, it's just not really the same kind of.
I know.
It shouldn't be like that. I don't condone it, but I think it's very easy to just sort of be like, well, what? Let me put it back on you. What is the acceptable? Do you just want him to say like, "Oh, babe, great, like your hair looks great.
Your hair looks fucking fire. Let's go get in the bedroom."
Yeah, right.
Like, or do you want that? That's the question.
Of course, he said it looks great. It looks so good. Love the color. Awesome. And I was like, all right, cool. I just thought the next day maybe he would have the same like, damn, you need to do this more often. Just like keeping on. And it's really just I got that one singular thing compliment, and then we moved on.
Do you want to laugh at something? I get my hair done in Philly. Like I go to my girl's
that's your girl.
home. And my dad loves to joke that I only come home to get my hair done. Like I'm not there to actually visit.
I can see that. Yeah.
And so the other day when I was there for my reunion, my dad, he walked in. He wasn't home when I was there. When I got there and he walks in and he goes, "Your hair looks good." My dad has never said that to me in my life. And I thought, oh, he thinks I'm just here to get my hair done. He doesn't know why I'm here. He thought I just got my hair done and I'm stopping by. I don't ever just like get my hair done and like not stay. Like I make it I do it when I'm home for a holiday or something, Yeah. It was just such a funny, I was
Working
like,
into the trip.
I was like, huh?
But thanks.
I go,
also.
oh, I showered. Yeah. I mean, I had my hair done recently, but like not in a couple weeks.
And this is why you have your girlfriends, because your girlfriends always notice and they hype you up, right?
Yeah.
So I had all the girls in the DMs like, by the way, your hair is stunning. And I said, thank you so much.
It looks great.
Thank you guys. Now I feel very high maintenance because I'm obsessed with the volume now, and so now I'm going to be an extensions girly, and I don't know what to do.
Well, I got out of it. You get out of it. I'll teach you how to get out of it. Yeah. Okay. We should take a break. We should take a little break. Okay, we'll be right back.
Hi guys, welcome back. I wanted to tell you that I met this woman she was a makeup artist at QVC. She knows Raymond, which we met with Heather.
Yeah,
and
super funny.
We were getting a drink. It was happy hour. And by the way, this place, it's the Standard Hotel? No.
Yeah.
It's in NoHo.
No. Well, there's a Standard East Village.
Okay. We're in the East Village. Sorry, not NoHo. East Village and near Bond Street-ish. Mm-hmm. Yes. So there's a Spanish restaurant, but I don't know the name, but they have great combo drink prices. So you can get like a glass of wine and a shot or like some beer. So they had a mezcal shot and a rosé. And I said, that's right up my alley.
2 drinks at once?
2 drinks, but it's only like $12. So like a shot of mezcal.
Well, so you got to get it.
Price,
obviously, right?
Price aside, I'm like, that's a thing that places do?
Isn't that crazy for happy hour?
If 2 drinks? Yeah.
2 drinks.
I'm like, whoa.
$12. Well, a nice mezcal shot, like that's just water at this point. Like I just love a mezcal, just like shoot it. If it's a good mezcal, and then a glass of rosé.
I like to sip mezcal.
I do too, like on the rocks. Yeah, but sip it, shoot it. So I'm just saying, shout out to them. They have great prices. So we're sitting there, and this one of the people in the group was like, "Oh, I'm not drinking. I'm doing ayahuasca soon." I said, "Oh my god, ayahuasca! Like, what's the occasion?" She's like, "Oh, I love psychedelics. Like." This shaman's coming in from Cambodia. We're doing a whole thing.
What's
I go,
the occasion?
No, because
do people
I've just lost touch with my life?
No, yeah, just like kind of just need some connection again. Kind of just need to find myself again.
Tuesday really fucked me up, and I made an appointment to do some drugs.
Right, and so she was going through the list. Did you know how restrictive your diet has to be before you do an ayahuasca trip?
No, I also am curious how many people are educated that they have to do this, because I feel like usually when you try a drug, you're kind of like
you're in a desert. Probably
let's fucking go, or like you plan it like we're gonna go to this place, but how far in advance is she preparing for the trip?
3 weeks in advance, you start a diet, and then 2 weeks to become super restrictive, and then 3 days before is the no-go zone where you really have to stay away from these things. This is a very regimented trip. Like, this is one of those things where they're flying in a shaman who is
How many people are on this excursion?
I think it's a group of them, maybe like 10 people. Yeah. And they're all doing it together.
Have they done it before?
Spirit leader. She says she's done this. Oh no, her favorite thing was the frog poison drops. She was like, yeah, I do these frog. I go, huh? It's some type of psychedelic. People will know.
I would have been like, yeah, and I eat Sour Patch Kids.
What? I was like, I love these Caminos. They're like 5 milligram THC gummies. They're really fun. I love that.
Couldn't even go there. Have you ever had a raisinette?
I love a good raisinette. A snow cap? I start seeing shit with snow caps.
Oh, you fucked me up with a junior mint.
Oh my God. Don't even get me started with the junior mint.
Okay.
Yeah, so she really was just making a bad case for this. So not only can you don't drink, okay, because this could interfere with the ayahuasca of it all. I don't really know.
Wow.
I truly was wondering, like, what do you get after this? And apparently,
how long does it last?
Days.
I don't even the highs.
It's like
the trip.
It's like I think it's like a day and a half, 2 days. Yeah.
See,
and is she going to be in New York City?
I think he's flying in here, but
that doesn't sound like the best. Let's not drink and not eat so we can get. Go on a trip and what? See 8th Avenue? Like, I don't understand.
Oh, you're probably enclosed. No, they put like tapestries up and you like enjoy it.
Anna, you're in one place.
Yeah.
You're not like, it's not like acid where you take it and you walk around and like, look at the tree.
Got it.
Ayahuasca is like, the reason that you're doing the diet is because like, you like,
cleanse.
Throw a lot of shit up and like
shit
a lot. Oh my God.
I couldn't watch it like. Wait, speaking of Chelsea, she does ayahuasca with Jenny Mollen on her show. The two of them do drugs on this show together on the Netflix show.
And they record their trip?
Yes.
I would for sure ship myself. Why would I want anybody to see that?
It's like a gross experience. I'm sure people take it and they say that it's like, it's awesome. That like you come out of it the other side. But like, that's why I think that's a big part of why you have to diet and not drink because you,
oh my God, no wonder.
You purge a lot.
That's so scary.
From a lot of holes.
I'm already scared.
From a lot of holes.
Okay. What is the list you can't do?
So no food, no junk foods, extremely high in sugar, not a lot of salt or unhealthy fats, nothing spicy. Pork and red meat are to be avoided. They recommend a plant-based diet. You should not have garlic, onions, chilies, spices, or foods with high citric acid. Like, she was reading us this list, and I'm just sipping on my mezcal. Like, that sounds like it sucks, girl.
Honestly, it sounds like
this is delicious.
Sounds like my nutritionist who told me what to eat when I had SIBO. I was like,
God, though, you can't eat right. Just going through this list: pork, alcohol, no chocolate, or no nutritional supplements, and of course, no other. You can't drink or smoke weed or nothing. Like, no other psychedelics. And so she was just sitting there, not eating anything and not sipping on anything. And
weird.
Sounded Ms.
Wow.
But she was like, I'm so excited for this. I think I'm really going to just change for the better. Change for the better. And I
because
like, really?
I knew you.
It's it for me. I just don't know. Like, I just get such happiness.
I have been changed. For good. That's gonna be her new quote.
Thinks.
That's gonna be her quote next.
It's her senior year photos next to the ayahuasca trip. Like everybody that graduated from the class. Yeah. See,
she's gonna be like, I finally understand the meaning of Anna Rosewood's wicked quote. I'm a changed person. By the way, I just wanted to mention that quote wasn't just totally random. I did sing that song with my friend. We did a duet at our graduation.
Oh, so everybody knew where it was coming from.
Maybe not. Anyway, that's crazy. Would you do ayahuasca? That's my question.
So I think about these trips. You know what? I've heard really bad stories about acid where the person does the trip and they just never come back down from the trip. That would probably be my worst nightmare. And I also have had a bad freak out with weed. Like I love gummies, like the very low dosage. I like to still be here, present. I don't like to go anywhere else, like in the outer world. I have such happiness when I have the right amount of alcohol and like maybe I'm a little crossfaded. Like to me, because I'm still there and I can still be myself and have a conversation. But if I need a spiritual guide to lead me through the outer realms, I ain't doing it. Like I really don't think I would come back. Like I'm so worried. I don't know. What about you?
Absolutely not. If you said, "Oh, you might throw up," I'm like immediately like, "Okay, good."
Yeah. You have a fear against that.
I do. And if you were like, "I'm going to do it," will you hang out with me still?
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Absolutely not. I'm so sorry. Good luck to you. Maybe get a hair ponytail thing because I can't hold your hair."
That's the other thing is that when you're in a trip, I would have to know all of the factors. Like I would have to be really close with everybody. And also flying in a shaman, like how can I trust you with my life? I don't know. I would be so freaked out.
That's crazy.
You know Baby Reindeer, the show, when he was going on all those trips?
Yeah.
Get me the F out of there.
He was not going through a good time though.
No, dude, that looked horrible.
Scary.
That looked horrible. I think all of my worst fears would happen if I ever was on a really bad trip. I would die.
I've only tried weed. Like that's the only drug I've ever tried. Someone gave me something to sniff once at a party in college. Never forget that night. It took me 2 seconds and something like that. I didn't even know what it was.
You just did it?
She like opened a little vial and was like, "Smell this." And I thought, "Is this her perfume?" I didn't know fucking what it was. I was so naive.
An essential oil?
And I go, "I need a cab. I have to go."
Immediate reaction. Oh my God.
I got hot. I ran out. I got a cab. I was in Boston. I was like, take me back.
Did you ever find out what it was? Was it cocaine?
No, I didn't find out. No, it wasn't cocaine. It was like not a whippet. Maybe it was. No, it was like some inhalant. I don't know. Something like,
or maybe
it smelled like something.
Salt.
And I just like, I freaked out. It didn't last long. Like by the time I got back to my dorm, I was like, oh, whew, I'm okay. But I thought in the moment, am I having a heart attack? Is this how I go? Like my body just like rushed of heat. And I was like, I have to get out of here.
Got to go straight home.
It was scary. But other than that, that was a fluke. That was a mistake.
You didn't even mean to do that. I love people are like, I just tripped and fell on a needle.
She was giving me like gum. She's like, come here for a second.
Those are always those crazy girls, the party girls that just never leave the party phase. You find them at 45. She's like, still doing crack.
It's crazy to me that we live in New York. There's still plenty of people that do drugs like well into their 30s and older.
Old 50s, 60s.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
I find it so strange that there's. I mean, have you ever been outside of this time that you're talking about, Anna? Have you ever been offered blow?
Yes, at comedy parties.
It looks horrible.
Yeah.
Like people are usually doing it off of like a mirror or a CD case or
looks sketchy as shit.
Not CD case
and a really dollar
anymore,
bill. Oh, you want me to
case? What year is it, Mike?
I was when I was in college.
93.
We still had CD cases.
Back in 93, we were doing cassette tapes.
But somebody like tries to hand you a dollar bill. And they literally had just like blown a line of cocaine and their like, face is red and they're sweating.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't
and they're always talking really fast.
Yeah.
You look horrible.
Their teeth. Yeah. It's like you want some? Like, I don't think so. I don't think I need to look like that.
Try to look a little bit more enticing.
Yeah, this can't be good for you.
Selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad was like, have you tried cocaine? You know, and I was like, no. And he was like, that's good. You shouldn't. And I was like, thank you. And he goes, because it's fucking awesome. You're going to want it all the time. And I was like,
really?
I was like, what?
Yeah, don't make it look.
That's not the good. It's bad. It's really fucking bad. It's shocking to me that there are people
that are still willingly,
but go on dates with some women who are just like, I went out last night, got a little toot, and I was like, you're 36.
First of all, that's honestly, you don't bring that side out on the first date.
No, this was like second date.
I didn't even tell Jared I don't eat cheese
still.
on a first date, let alone I'm like, I'm got a little hard on the nose candy. My nose look okay, is red.
It's just so strange.
Tough. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, announcement.
Yes.
Bravo Fan Fest is coming up in Miami. I was going back and forth. Remember last week I was like, I don't know if I'm going.
She invited me.
I said, you have to come to Miami. We need to dress up. Because that's what I did with Teresa. And that was really kind of like the start of my whole like Bravo connection with everybody is going to BravoCon. Well, this is a new thing that they're doing called Bravo Fan Fest. It's in Miami, which I love.
Fun.
Because I'm trying to be out in the streets in Miami. But,
are you?
I mean,
don't say that.
Are you?
in the streets of Miami.
I love my.
That's why she got her hair done.
Give me a Miami club. Yeah, thank you. I'll get some compliments in Miami. Except those women are like really, really, really hot. Like they've got the BBLs and like the
I love
packs.
how you were like, give me a club in Miami and you were like ready to rock. I'm like, that's where I'm like, oh, I have to go back to the hotel room. Give me a good steakhouse. You know, like the restaurants are bomb in Miami.
Yeah, we'll go to STK and then we'll hit up Ultra or like whatever, Miami. Probably Club Space. Have you heard of that? Where it goes to like 7, 8 a.m.
No.
Yeah, my TikTok
Fucking
algorithm, it
crazy.
just feeds me all the things. It's like coming home at 7 a.m. from club space.
Mine is literally all, are you doing
Dogs?
okay after the Nicole Scherzinger? No, it's like, how is your mental health after finding out Nicole Scherzinger wanted a MAGA hat? And I'm like, wow, TikTok really gets me, but it's everything. It's everything. This guy's like, I had tickets to go to Sunset Boulevard and now I'm returning them. Fuck that. And I'm like, oh my God, wow.
My algorithm scares me sometimes. It really scares me.
It's all I see.
It scares me.
And to the point where I go, Jared, are we still going to see Sunset Boulevard? He's like, I don't want to see her. And then I go, he goes, and then I asked him again. Apparently he goes, you asked me this 2 days ago.
You're like, it's still on my mind. It's concerning.
Anyway, you're
So,
going to Bravo
Fan Fest. Yes. You'll see me at some of the panels. I'm not on any panels. But I'm trying to work out a deal. I'm trying to actually potentially, I don't know, get paid to go there instead of just going into debt to go there. It'd be great. So we're working on that. But if you see me, come say hi. I want to see everybody. I'll probably be dressed up as a Salt Lake City girly, but I'm not sure. I did the Teresa 2 years ago at BravoCon. And I think my time now is we've moved on to Salt Lake City. Potentially Bronwyn.
That's amazing. I love that you're representing Salt Lake City.
I don't know if I'm going to bring my husband, but maybe.
Do you want a sip of my Slurpee?
Oh, God. I really got to work on my Meredith.
I have to work on my Lisa. But honestly, you guys, it's coming.
It's coming.
I hate orecchiette. Have you ever had pasta in Italy? It's so squishy. It's like not good.
Lisa, you sound crazy.
Crazy for store-bought pasta.
I've never heard anybody that doesn't like Italian pasta.
It's the nasal.
I just have to keep on doing husband. You're a husband. Yeah, I'm working on Meredith. So I'm excited for that. And if anybody's going to Bravo Fan Fest, please slide into the Big Wigs DMs and let us know. Because I'm trying to convince Anna to go.
When we do a Patreon, don't you love that I'm dropping this? When we do a Patreon, we need to do like a 30-minute session of watching Anna and Dre work out new voices, because these two would be so funny to just watch us do.
Would you like to go to Taco Bell? I have a partnership with them.
It's so great for you, but I actually am kind of hungry for maybe some broccolinis.
I've never had greens in my life.
I don't even imagine what your insides look like. Black charcoal. You know, I got to get into Meredith. We got to
watch him a little.
3 lines of Xanax, probably.
Wow.
And then you're just like, husband.
Speaking of, Dre's like, hold on, remember that drug conversation? Maybe I am going to do ayahuasca to learn this Meredith voice.
She really does. And, it's not confirmed whether she does any pills or not. I don't know. I'm just saying that she slurs a little bit. The cadence is very slow.
Yeah. Because I said we need a new duo. This is a good duo, you said, this season.
Duo. Definitely. Because they were just having a conversation on the recent episode about Lisa wanted to go to Italy, but she can't stay there for too long because she doesn't like the fresh food. The food is too fresh.
Yeah. I have a song about
and she always sings. It's actually perfect for you. She always
I
sings.
hate pasta in Italy.
Okay. Anyway, we're probably boring someone who's never heard.
Yeah,
of
never.
this.
Right. Let's take a quick break and we'll be back with some special guests.
Great. Special guests are here.
Perfect.
Hello, everyone. We are back on the podcast. I am here with a dear friend of mine from just a town over, New Jersey.
Yes.
Teresa.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh my God. So
Obviously, I'm the Countess Luanne.
I should have dressed up more. I didn't know we was wearing the sparkles.
Darling, why wouldn't you wear sparkles when you're hanging out with me?
Yeah, I should I should have known. I'm hanging out with another housewife, but you're in New York, so you gotta be fancy.
I'm really a cabaret singer. I'm not really a housewife anymore. So I represent my, my community.
What is you said cabaret?
I sing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is that?
It's a show. You should come. I'm doing a Christmas show. I could get you a comp ticket.
Oh my God. I love Christmas.
Chestnuts roasting. Hold on.
Sing it. Wait. Chestnuts roasting.
Hold on. All right. Ready? It's a different key.
Okay.
It's chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Roasting. I can't sing low.
You really can't.
Are you a smoker? How are you?
Sometimes. Tuesdays.
All right.
God,
I love it.
only when I have a couple drinks do I love a good cigarette. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah. I mean, I don't do it. Yeah, I don't do it too much.
But I'm a singer, so I got to preserve the voice.
Yeah, of course. No, I like raspy voices. I think they're sexy.
Do you know my music, my non-Christmas music?
No, how does it go?
Money can't buy you class.
Yes, I've heard this one.
Right?
Yes.
Money can't buy you class. Elegance is learned, my friends.
I love that.
Elegance is learned.
My friends.
Yeah. My friend. You're my friend.
No, I love that. Yeah.
Just a couple of two of the OGs hanging out.
You. Oh my God. You know what? When people come up to us and they always say like, you guys are my favorite. I'm like, because we've been the longest,
Absolutely. And I say, thank God you didn't say Bethany Frankel.
Oh my God. I know. She's a tough one. She's tough. Like, I'm like, it's a lot. But what's crazy is that we both got in trouble a little bit with the law.
Oh, who hasn't?
Yeah, but I was like, that makes a good
Martha
housewife.
Stewart. She's rocking it right now.
Yes. Yeah.
I have to say, a lot of people come up to me, in my daily life.
Yes.
And they say, your headshot, your mugshot was my favorite.
Isn't it? Well, I was looking back and, when I didn't want it to get out, but like I looked at myself and I said, you know what? Like I look really good. Like post it.
It's good lighting. They knew we were coming.
Whatever they do in those like stations.
Yeah.
They have the lights up, and I'm
not saying go back.
No, oh my God, no. I don't want to go back there.
No, we are career women.
Your mugshot is really nice, actually. Though you got the nice eyes. You're giving like soft, sexy eyes.
I had a long weekend. I'd show you my sexy eyes, but I had a really long weekend. I was out. I was performing. I was seeing shows. I went to events.
Yes,
it's been busy, real busy.
No, it is so. I mean, we stay even though we're not like housewife right now. Like we're booked. We're staying busy.
Always booked, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing Huntington, Long Island. You should come to that show.
Oh my God. I love Long Island.
Westport, Connecticut. I got a couple of shows booked.
That's good. Yeah. I was just in Canada. You ever did a show in Canada?
Oh, I love Canada.
Yes. I mean, I was only there for like 2 seconds, but like it was nice.
They say they speak French en français. Parlez français.
Oh yeah, I know how to speak French. What do they say?
They say
I know
bonjour, mais
bonjour.
Yeah, you're close.
I'm saying bonjour.
Bonjour.
Yeah, one of my daughters, Gia, she took French in high school. I was like trying to do it. I said, oui, oui, oui.
Oui, oui, oui. Yeah, you fit great in Quebec.
Oh
Quebec.
my God. Yeah.
I'm a countess, I'm tied to France, so it's really like a second home, Canada, really, in a lot of ways.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me something. Have you ever made eggs à la française?
No.
Eggs à la française?
I made like a eggplant piccata. You ever made?
Oh.
I don't know that. What is that? Eggs à la France?
It's really the French way
of
scrambled eggs. You said you're a daughter. I figured, you should learn how to make eggs à la française. Well, I can teach you.
I got 3 best-selling cookbooks, but it's all Italian. One is called Fabulicious. So fabulous and delicious together.
I love Italian.
Yeah. Why don't you come to my house? I'll make, because I don't know anything else. I only know how to make like chicken cutlets,
You could prepare the meal.
Yes, rigatoni.
I could be the entertainment.
Amazing. You want to do it? Can I do a cabaret show at my house?
I would love that.
Yes.
Only if you can pay my budget, my rate.
Yes. I mean, I'm an OG. I have a lot of money.
Oh, great.
I don't know about, well, no, I'm still rich, okay? I'm not losing any money.
What's the best meal you're going to cook for me?
So we'll probably start off, do some like broccolinis, and then of course, you're coming over to my house. We're gonna do like the chicken cutlets, but it got to be crispy. I'll probably Louis loves like really good tequila, so we'll have a little tequila and then some really nice wine. Yes, Sangiovese.
I love a glass of Sangiovese. I have a song.
It's called. What is it called?
Sangiovese.
I love it. Sing that one.
Have you ever had a glass of Sangiovese? Yeah, it's got a beat. You know.
Okay, sing it.
C'est bon. Sangiovese. It's an Italian wine, and we love it in the class.
I love this. Yeah, I love it. Yo,
I haven't mastered the track yet.
but I want bring that one, bring it to the house. And then, so we'll probably do also bolognese is my other daughter, Melania's favorite. She likes the bolognese.
Oh, I love a good bolognese. You know, I love a lot of meat.
Okay, I'll do meatballs for you. Pork and which is like a mix between sausage, pork, and then some spicy peppers. Because Louis, my husband, he's Latino, so he likes it spicy.
Sounds like a heavy meal. I'm gonna have to do a little workout after, but yeah.
Oh my God, you don't have to eat everything. You know, portion control. So come over. We'll do a big Italian meal, Sunday family meal.
I don't know why we didn't ever do a crossover.
You know what I was thinking? Why not?
Really,
we could have had the OGs, Jersey and the OGs with
France. I'm French, Italy. You know, we really have a lot in common. Yeah,
we do.
We really do.
Yeah, I just got my lips dissolved, and so I'm ready to be on TV again. Because people were saying I got hot dog lips. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I had no idea.
Yeah, I was going through a tough. Yeah, so I got them. Even though I like the look, I like big lips. You know,
they look good. They really do. Hey, do you spray? Do you spray tan?
Yeah, well, I used to do the bed, and then people was like, "Stop it! It causes like bad things." So
no,
now
I got a guy.
Spray tan.
I got a guy for you.
I've
got a great guy. He comes over and he says, "Take it off," and I don't even have to wait for him to say it. I answer the door, just ready to go.
They're naked,
absolutely naked. Yeah, we play a little music, and he takes his little wand. He's like a magician. He's like a wizard.
Yeah,
and he sprays my body all down. It's kind of chilly, and
Louis got my magic stick.
Oh wow!
No, he's a magician. I'm not saying it dirty. Like he's like he does like magic stuff.
Well, back to my spray.
No, you were talking about his magic stick. So I was like, all right, he's spraying you down with his
I love a man with a magic stick.
Yes.
I really do. Yeah. I've had a couple of magic sticks in my day. You know, those are dangerous.
What's your favorite? I like Latinos and Italians. But
French.
Okay. You like them to get the accent?
Oh, I love them French. Yeah. Put me in Paris and I've ridden every magic stick in Paris.
You ain't got the French baguettes.
Oh, I love a French baguette.
That's nice.
That is, yeah. You ever have one?
French, yeah. When we do Italian bread, like the semolina. You ever heard of a semolina?
Semolina.
Oh, that's your next song. Your album's going to be called Sangiovese Semolina. I wrote it for you. Money can't buy you class.
What's your favorite song of mine?
Of yours?
Yeah.
I probably Chic C'est La Vie.
C'est bon. C'est bon.
I love it. Chic C'est La Vie.
Yeah, I really couldn't decide if I wanted to be a rapper or a singer because I'm just multi-talented.
Yeah, everybody says that about me too.
Yeah, well, housewife was the gateway drug.
Right. Yeah, I didn't even think people want to watch us, but like we actually are really funny. People say that they just think we're funny. I'm like, I don't even try.
I don't think you're funny, but I'm having a lovely time.
All right.
Yeah, this was great.
All right. Yeah.
This was great. You know who else isn't funny? Bethany Frankel is not funny.
She wanted to do something together. She wanted me to come over and like try these candies. And I was like, I don't do that. So Bethany, maybe we can do something. I don't know.
Let me tell you, for an Italian gal, you don't want to go to Skinnyville, okay? It is fake sugar everywhere over there.
Yeah, that's bad. We take the real sugar.
Yeah.
Listen, I got to go put more filler back into my lips. I'm getting it redone.
You do whatever makes you feel good. I really love that.
Where's your next show?
My next show is in Paterson, New Jersey.
Paterson! Oh, my God!
Saturday night. You and your whole family are invited.
All right.
We're going to sing Money Can't Buy You Class.
Elegance. What is it?
Elegance is learned, my friends. Elegance is learned.
She got the most beautiful voice. I don't know how she does it. It's like music to my ears to my music. I love it.
added a riff in that one.
Woo, I love it. Bye, guys. Love